Hello, hi everyone. Thank you for having me this hour. A happy evening to everyone in the Lady Boss Network, of which I am a bona fide member. Thank you so much to my leader, Ife Oluwa, for this opportunity to impact and interact with us here. All right, so I will be going straight into the business of today. You know, we are all about business in this group. So, welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone watching me right now. I am Ehi Esther Ainabe, a transformation strategist. I am a mind and emotional intelligence coach, and I use the tools of emotional intelligence, mind reset, and practical life growth strategies to impact and transform lives. So I could help you with moving from where you are right now, that is currently not desirable, to where you desire to be it in your personal life, be it in your professional life, and also in your business. We can work things out. Yes, you know the area that you really need to concentrate on right now. So if you think you need someone like me, you can reach out to me. I'm also the special assistant to the governor on gender matters. Okay, and it's an honor to interact with us this evening. We'll be looking at emotional intelligence for today's woman. If you're online, I'd like you to let me know via your comments, your emojis, and your questions. You can drop me questions right here, okay? So it's going to be a very quick one from me to you right now. The only way I can know you're online or you are right here with me is by typing something for me to know you are here. Straight on, emotional intelligence. What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is the way to direct your emotions intelligently, meaning that there is a way to handle yourself emotionally in an unintelligent way, and there is a way to handle yourself intelligently. So emotional intelligence is a way to direct your emotions intelligently. Now, profoundly, emotional intelligence is different, far different from intelligent quotient, also known as IQ. Okay? Then, emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, for you to understand, for you to use, to manage emotions in positive ways. That is you directing it intelligently. Now, it is also a useful tool for communicating effectively. Okay, it's also a tool for empathizing with others and overcoming challenges. Some years ago, emotional intelligence came into play. Emotional intelligence became a well-known phenomenon. It became the tool. It became the quality um that people recruiting for companies or people recruiting for themselves look out for instead of intelligent quotient. Now, there were two men that actually brought about the knowledge, that brought about the understanding of emotional intelligence. Okay, and these two men, they were able to help us understand what emotional intelligence is. If you want to know about these two men, you can come on to me privately. Let's go on to the business of today. All right. Now, as a woman, what is the essence of talking about emotional intelligence? There is need for you and I to talk about emotional intelligence because women are actually, in fact, it has been researched, it has been concluded, it has been agreed on that women are at an advantage, a higher or better advantage compared to men with respect to emotional intelligence. As a woman, why do you need emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is very important for us as women because we are emotional beings. We have emotions as part of our makeup, and as such, whatever you do not know the use of, or whatever you don't know the use for, there is tendency for abuse to come into play. So you are an emotional being, you're someone that has feelings, you have thoughts, you have reactions. Sometimes you try to respond, but because you are a human being, you are prone to these reactions. You are prone to external factors coming in, even from within. Sometimes you just find out that you don't feel like doing certain things, okay? Thank you so much, Ernesta Victor. That sounds almost like my name. There is Esther in the name, and I could call you my namesake. Thank you for joining me. You're welcome. All right. So, at the end of the day, as a woman, you need emotional intelligence because you need to drive your life properly. As a woman, you are more like a leader, either as a single or married or divorced or whatever status you currently are on now. You are a leader. You are someone that people come to for advice. You're someone that has experiences that others could learn a thing or two from. You are the one that needs emotional intelligence, because emotional intelligence will help you to lead well. The higher you go in the ladder of leadership, the higher you go in life, the older you become, the more relevant it is for you to have emotional intelligence. And also, as a woman, you are the one who sets the tone for the atmosphere in the home. Or rather, let's say you are a major stakeholder in how the atmosphere of the home turns out to be. Even as a single, you as a woman ought to be in charge of your own emotions so that you can set the course of your life aright. Okay? So let's look at the pillars of emotional intelligence, the five components of emotional intelligence, so we can take up from there. All right. The first one is self-awareness. Self-awareness. What is self-awareness? It's being aware of your own feelings, of your own emotions in the moment, in this very particular time. For example, I'm talking now, I look calm on the inside. And it could be because there is calmness on the inside. I look calm on the outside because there seem to be calm on the inside. However, what about if there is turmoil, chaos on the inside, and I'm looking calm? It means that the tool, the quality of emotional intelligence has been able to help me to manage my external in spite of what the internal is about. Okay, that is what emotional intelligence will help you do, using the component of self-awareness. You are aware of your own emotions, you are aware of what others are thinking, or rather you try to be aware of what others are feeling or thinking in the moment, so that you don't end up jumping into conclusions on their behalf. You know that you're not feeling too happy at this time. What do? Instead of communicating a message that may be implied on your behalf, instead of communicating a message that may be misunderstood by the other party, what you may just choose to be quiet. You may just choose not to say anything. You just work on yourself first of all. Why? Because you understand that the more you let yourself move intelligently in terms of your emotions, the better you are able to handle the emotions of others. Because you cannot be in a chaotic position or situation and transfer peace to another person. All right. Thank you so much, my leader. Thank you for joining me. My leader, Ifeoluwa Adeniran Omagunmi. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you, Vicky Dancer Akingbade, for also joining me. It's good to have you ladies here. Okay, so the next component we'll be looking at is self-control, self-regulation. What does it mean to have self-control or self-regulation? It means that you are able to stop yourself from reacting. You're able to stop yourself. You're able to put yourself together instead of jumping the gun, instead of going before your thoughts, before your words. In fact, instead of uttering your words before time, what you do is that you are able to put yourself together. You're able to gather yourself together. You do not just utter things. You are able to guide your thoughts, guide your talk, and also put your actions in check. You are like the ruler that is able to take defense of his city. You're like the ruler that is able to take defense of his own house. You do not allow your emotions to fire up the building. You do not allow your emotions, you do not allow yourself to be the tool. You do not allow yourself to be the tool of chaos. You do not allow yourself to be read wrongly. You are able to put yourself under check. Okay? The next one we'll be looking at is motivation, inner motivation, self motivation. You are able to motivate yourself. You are able to speak to yourself. You derive intrinsic motivation internally. As an emotional, intelligent person, having self motivation is one of the things that stands you out from the rest. You become a champion of your own destiny, of your own dreams. Even when nobody believes in you as a woman, even when nobody believes that you can do that business, even when nobody believes that you can be that exceptional teacher, even when no one believes that you can be the best wife, you believe in yourself because you know that you understand that people do not owe you any explanation for how they perceive you or how they see you. Instead, you do not allow their perception to become your reality. Okay? So that is the tool of motivation. You motivate yourself. You tell yourself, yes, I'm not here at the moment, but I learned from this particular training, this particular leader, that I can do business. I learned that I can be a woman that is financially independent, and as such, I am going to be like that. You name someone that you really like. I'm going to be like Ibuku. Okay, I'm going to be like Alakija. I'm going to be like Dangote. Dangote is a man, but of course we can model after anyone that we like, because you are motivated. And because you're motivated, you begin to affirm. You open your mouth and you say things that will blow your own mind and the mind of others. Next is empathy. Empathy is when you put yourself in the shoes of others and you treat them like you would love to be treated if you were in their situation, if you were in their shoes. And as such, what happens? Instead of judging someone outrightly, even when you know that the person is wrong by explanation, by the physical settings, by what you're being told, you try as an emotionally intelligent person, using the concept of empathy, not to speak ahead of your thoughts, not to speak ahead of the reality that is on ground. Okay? So at that point, what you're doing is you're not sympathizing with people. You're not just looking at them, oh, it's that lady. Okay, it's his son, it's his daughter. Okay, oh, it just happened to them, it just happened to him. No, you're seeing yourself in that shoe. That is why you can empathize with that person that has just lost her husband. You can empathize with that young lady that seemed to be castigated as a prostitute. That is why you can empathize with someone that seemed to have made a mistake and everyone is judging. That was what was done by our Savior Jesus when the woman that slept with a man that was seen as a prostitute was brought to him, and he was asked, what do you say? What do you want us to do? And he said, he that had no sin should cast the first stone. That is how you see yourself, because you have your own faults. You become empathetic towards others to the extent that even sometimes when you see people that are being separated for burning using tires, that kind of jungle justice, you empathize. You're like, well, this person may have done wrong, but let the arm of the law do its work, instead of us taking the laws into our hands. Okay, then the last thing is social skills, the ability, the component of social skills. It gives you the ability to communicate clearly. It gives you the ability to interact with people with respect, with consideration, with kindness, with understanding, with knowing that this person may not be at the same level with me. It helps you to either try to go to the level of whoever you're talking with, or you try to step down to their level. Okay, it helps you. Social skills helps you to be that go-to person when people actually need someone to talk with, because you are coming down to their level, because you are trying to communicate. That air of arrogance, that air of I know it all is not there. Social skills helps you to understand that even you that is talking, you are in a learning curve. You are still at a place of learning. And so when you're communicating to that person as someone that needs impartation, not someone that is down there. And you don't talk at people, you talk to them, you talk with them, you connect with them, and try to help them understand what you're talking about. So straight on, for today's woman, what are the things that will stand you out as a woman who has emotional intelligence? Let's look at some of the characteristics, some of the things that women who are emotionally intelligent do every day. Okay, I can see a lot of persons here. Oh, a lot of beautiful comments here. Yes, 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 yes. Um, okay, yes. This is my leader, Ifeoluwa Adeniran Magomi, said, you can't transfer peace out of a chaotic situation internally. Of course, a leader, even by her stance, how much more when she puts out write-ups. Thank you so much for that. Vicky Dancer wrote that the more you let yourself move intelligently, the more you are able to help yourself emotionally. Great, great, great. And she also said you are able to guide your thoughts, put your actions in place. So beautiful. Now, she also said, don't allow yourself to read wrongly. Yes, don't allow yourself to read wrongly. Then, right here, it's talked about self-motivation, which stands you out. And I can see that there is this real, can I permit me to use the word bumper to bumper following of this teaching? All right. Please kindly drop me your questions. Kindly drop me your questions, okay? And I will try as much as possible to respond to them. Now, what are the qualities? What makes you an emotionally intelligent woman for today? One of the things that you need to do as an emotionally intelligent woman is to have positive outlook. Number one, have a positive outlook towards life. Have a positive outlook towards whatever it is that you are going to do or you're going through. Emotionally intelligent women do not worry so much about what they cannot control. For example, you cannot control how someone will act in a given situation. You cannot control how someone would react to your words or your thoughts. You cannot control what people do per time. Okay, so in such situations, what do? You don't worry yourself much, so that you don't have stress on your life, you don't have stress on your internal organs. Instead, you need to focus your energy on directly you need to focus your energy directly on what is within your power right now. What is within your power as a member of this group? a lot of trainings, a lot of tips for business growth and expansion, business profiting, being financially independent as a woman has been dropped, has been expatiated on, has been elucidated on this group. How have you taken advantage of that? There is currently a boot camp being advertised by our leader here. How many of us here have taken advantage of that particular opportunity? This is an opportunity that you can take advantage of. This is within your control, within your power. And somebody may be telling me, oh, how about if I don't have the full money? I don't even have the money. I don't know how to go about it. That is where emotional intelligence comes in, because it is something that you can control. What you do is that you go inbox, speak to the leader, and see how she can help you. Definitely, she may allow you to have instrumental payments. How about that? This is so important because before I came on here to start talking to us about this particular topic, at the beginning of the year, I had to buy courses from 3 persons in the US. I had to buy courses from 2 persons in Nigeria before the lockdown. Then during the lockdown, I had to invest in some training, some 10,000, some 20,000, some. In fact, I had to invest 60,000 for a particular training. I had to do that. And if I start churning out, in fact, when I have already started churning out results now, people may wag their tongues here and there, but I tell you the truth, whatever is within your power that you are not utilizing, you are not taking advantage of, you don't have anyone to blame. So let us try to imbibe emotional intelligence as women by taking control of what is within our power. I've given you an example of what you can take control of. Your personal development is within your power. Take control of it. It helps you to be an emotionally intelligent woman. Okay? And your physical and mental health will be improved because of your positive outlook. I hope you know that when you have money, there are some headaches that money can cure. There are some headaches that well-cooked jollof rice with chicken garnished with peppered snail, you understand that thing? It can cure. So why give yourself unnecessary headache? Why not employ yourself in emotional intelligence by taking advantage of what you're getting right here on the group? Be positive about what you want to get, but don't just give only positive affirmations. Back up your affirmations with practical action, actionable proofs, so that you churn out results. What are other persons doing that you are supposed to be doing to get their results? What are other people doing that they are not getting results that you are supposed to not be part of? There is that extra you're supposed to bring in. That is where this particular characteristic, positive outlook, ability to control what is within your reach, what is within your jurisdiction. Okay? So you always have a sunny outlook towards life. You always have a beautiful, bright outlook towards life, no matter how difficult things are. The next characteristic of an emotionally intelligent person is that an emotionally intelligent person, a woman specifically, sorry, we are talking to queens, we're talking to honorables, we're talking to senators, we are talking to Oga wives, we are talking to lady bosses right here. So, the second component, the second characteristic of emotionally intelligent women that is needed for today is that you are specific in naming your emotions. Ability to name your emotions will help you in your relationship to people at work. It will help you in your relationship with your husband. It will help you in your relationship with yourself as a single, as an individual. Ability to name your emotions. Oh, everybody's discussing, everybody's talking about a particular thing, and you just feel moody, you're moody, you don't feel like talking. At that moment, your ability to name, to understand that you're feeling sad will help you not to make a mistake. Emotion, you can be sad at a time, you can be grieving, you can be angry, you can actually be fearful, you're scared of going into business, you don't know what you're supposed, okay, business, all these people that are always churning out training online, now wow, the whole 10,000, they don't know say corona happened. Yes, corona happened, it happened for your good. Name that emotion at this time. Nip that fear in the bud. Tell yourself, this particular business, I can do it. This particular thing, this particular hurdle, I can overcome it. Yes. Okay. You can also name your emotion by understanding that you're having low self-esteem. You're having low, when you're among people, in the midst of people, you feel less of the person that you're supposed to be. Name it. When you give it a name, you expose that particular emotion, especially when it is negative. And you know what you do? You are going to rebel against that emotion. How do you rebel? By taking action. Action against it. Tell yourself you are not fearful and begin to do the things that you thought you could never do, the things that will blow your own mind. Okay? So, when you have labeled that emotion, for you as a single, if you label your emotion, know that you are being hurt in a relationship. You are experiencing abuse. Name it. By the time you name it, you will not take nonsense. You will not take shit from any man that is abusing you. Okay? Abusing you emotionally, abusing you physically. You won't take it from him. Why? Because you have been able to name the emotion you feel whenever you're around this person. And because you are able to name that particular emotion, you will gravitate away from such. You will take yourself away from that environment. It gives you wisdom to act appropriately. Naming your emotions will help you to be able to teach your children how to name their own emotions and help them tame negative emotions. Help them stop those negative things, because there is an emotion. For example, when a child is growing up, there is an emotion that feeds stealing. There is an emotion that feeds pornography. There is an emotion that feeds talking down people. There is an emotion that feeds pride. When you are able to name those emotions, I tell you the truth, you would have been able to discover a truth about why you feel a particular way 90% of the time. And because you know why you feel that way, you'll be able to get answers. They are ready, available answers for you to overcome that particular issue, that particular aspect of your life. Okay? Now, the next thing is that having named your emotions, having been able to name those emotions, like I said before, you'll be able to set boundaries. You know those that are around you to come and pick your brains. You know those that are around you to just talk you down. You know those that are around you that are business partners that are wanting you to grow, like our leader here, Ifeoluwa Omagome. You know people that are feeding your life for you to scale. You know those that you should connect with. All right. Okay. The next thing is that as an emotionally intelligent woman for today, there is this quality, which is the third, the quality of being open to learn, the quality of being able to learn and grow continually. You're open to learning, you're open to growing your mindset, growing your library of thoughts, your library of ideologies, your library of knowledge, your library. You're willing to learn, you're open-minded to positive things. You're learning, then you're unlearning, then you're relearning, then you're learning. In fact, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. Okay, yes, it's a cycle. So once you're able to do that, you're able to get in new things into your system. You are not like as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be. In terms of your learning, now, when you possess a learning attitude, you possess a growth mindset, because anyone who has a growth mindset is someone that is open to learning. And let me quickly drop this: emotional intelligence begins from the mind. Emotional intelligence begins from the mind, because your emotions are found in the mind, in your mind. Yes, your emotions are found in the mind. So by the time you are able to grow yourself personally, develop yourself personally, develop yourself in terms of your career, develop yourself in terms of business, you are someone that is open to learning, and you are not just an old school kind of person. All right. You also are able to choose how to frame your thoughts. You're able to choose how you frame your thought, because you're constantly learning. You're online, but you're not faceless. You know that as you learn that people are different from you. People don't need to be like you. You're learning that even as someone that is so well read, that has so many skills, there are people that have gone that path before you. So you need to be humble, you need to be calm. The more you know, the more humble you become. The more you know, I'm talking about real knowledge. The more you know, the more you respect people, because no matter what you know, you can never know as much as God. No matter what you know, you are an expert in a particular field or a select number of fields. You cannot be a know it all. Even when you know so much, because you are open to learning, what you do is that you give other people allowance, you give them space to shine. Because the shine of others, when you allow yourself to stay in the environment that their shine is, it illuminates you, it opens you up to beauty. And I tell you, that kind of reflection is something that I want everyone on this platform to have. You need to have it. Because when you have that kind of learning mindset, it takes away jealousy, it takes away envy, it takes away the feeling of superiority, superiority, false superiority, or it takes away anything that will bring anyone down. So, emotional intelligence is something that all of us need, every one of us need in order to scale in life. Thank you so much. I can see you all. Omoba, Oluwa. Yes, I can see you. I need to call that name. I love Yoruba names so much. I can see Esther Isaac Chibuke. Thank you so much. You said name your emotions. I can also see Omo Oba Oluwatamilore Abiola Abikade. I said I must call that name. I've called it now. I'm happy. Great. Okay. Now I need to see Vicky Dancer also. Thank you for your comments. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. These are lovely women. Esther Isaac Chibike. Thank you. So we have talked about that point. Please, I need your questions. I really need your questions. I'm more about the practical aspect of any form of interaction. Okay. All right. Now the next quality you need to have as a woman that is emotionally intelligent in today's world is that you choose how to spend your energy. When things don't work as expected, what do? Do you go brooding? Do you go talking down yourself? Do you go discussing your boss at the office? Do you go tearing yourself down? Do you go releasing or exposing the secrets that you had with a friend, a female friend of yours, a male friend of yours, whenever you have a misunderstanding? When things don't turn out right, do you go about divulging the confidential reports that were given to you? Do you go about exposing the fact that you feed another person? Do you go about exposing? No, 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 no. You shouldn't do that. For today's woman that you are seeing here, who is you, You need the quality of being able to process things even when they don't go well for you. You need to get to that level. You need to get to that place of saying, however it goes, I have stability within. I know it's not going to remain like this. I know the negativity is not going to thrive in my environment. How do you handle yourself when things are not turning out the way you expect them to turn out? When conflicts happen, your response should be walk over. Walk over. For you that is listening to me right now that is divorced, for you that is listening to me that is still single due to heartbreak, for you that is listening to me now as a woman, you're having issues with your husband. Your husband seems to misunderstand you. To you that is right here that has been shamed because you have not yet put to bed a baby, you have not yet carried your child. I'm here to tell you that emotional intelligence, as an emotionally intelligent woman, don't see any of that as anything. See it as a challenge that God knows that you will be able to handle. And I know you can handle it. To you that has been called barren, you are not barren. You are fruitful, much more fruitful than anyone can ever understand. And your seed is coming. Your celebration is now. To you that is being mocked that you don't have yet your own husband, look at it, positify, create a positive outlook as a today woman. That particular challenge that you're going through right now is going to help you even at your office, because instead of allowing things to weigh you down, you are going to process things and choose to be positive about everything. Okay, put all of the past behind you. Talk to your husband. If the issue still lingers, talk to yourself. You can go over this. Put behind everything that is not working right now in your favor. Okay, start thinking about alternatives. How can I improve myself? How can I get better at this? How can things be turned around in my favor? How can I speak to this person for the person to understand? What do? You take whatever it is that has happened negatively and choose to spend your energy. You choose how you spend your energy. You choose how you spend your time. You make sure that you are positive. Even when people cannot see the good in you at the moment, people cannot see you as the one that is blazing the trail. You see yourself as that. You turn the negatives in life into positivity. And I tell you, people will come to you for advice. People, you will save those that are seeking to commit suicide. You'll be able to connect with your God-given purpose and destiny by emotional intelligence. Because when you choose how to spend your energy, you're choosing how you want to be in the next 2 minutes. You're choosing how you want to be in the next one day. You're choosing how you want to be in the next few months. And I'm asking you today, between now and December, do you want obstacles to stop you from becoming that financially independent woman? Do you want obstacles? Do you want the pains of the past to stop you from becoming that great personality? If your answer is no, then you need to choose what you spend your energy on. You need to choose what you spend your energy on. So, you need to acknowledge what you can learn from whatever happened to you and how to prevent it from happening again. That's relationship issue. You need to learn. You need to learn. You need to decide how you want to move from this moment on now. Okay, you need to be able to tell yourself by choosing the kind of energy that you want to give off. It starts from within. Emotionally intelligent women, an emotionally intelligent woman, emotionally intelligent women will not allow anyone to bring them down. Don't allow anyone bring you down, no matter what it is. For today's woman at your place of work, you have the same rights as the other members, the other team members at your office. You have the same rights as that woman, as that man. So you will not allow anyone to bring you down. You will feel good about what you do. You will talk good. You will think good. You will speak good. Always, at all times. Okay? You will not allow anyone's opinion or accomplishment to take away from you your joy. You will allow yourself to always feel self-respect for yourself, self-respect for others, and you will continue in that same understanding. You will try as much as possible to respect the feelings of others. And as you respect them, you will not allow them to bring you down. Okay? So, it is also possible for you to be the one that is bringing someone else down. So, as an emotionally intelligent woman, you will not bring anyone down. These are the qualities of emotionally intelligent women. An emotionally intelligent woman for today, one, I said, will be positive. You will be positive about the way you think. You'll be positive about the way you think. You have a persistently positive outlook towards life. Then you are specific in naming your emotions. Now you also are the one that is learning and growing. You are learning and growing, opening up your mind to ideas, not hushing anyone down because you don't have what they have. No. You are the one who spends. You decide how you spend your energy. It is not the environment that imposes negativity on you, but you set the tone for the atmosphere. You set the tone for the environment wherever you find yourself. That is why you are a God. A God not to kill others, a God not to lord it over others, but a God to create the particular human experience that you desire. That human experience that you desire, that makes you a victor, not a victim. That human experience that you desire, that you want, that gives you that financial power, financial independence. This particular quality will help you to attain that. Now, you are the one who will not bring anyone down. Before I round up this particular talk, I'd like to talk about the aspect of gossiping. Emotionally intelligent women do not gossip. Emotionally intelligent women celebrate other women. I want to ask you a question today. What kind of a woman are you? Are you feeding the lives of others, or you are actually subtracting or taking away lives from them by talking people down? What are you doing today to ensure the next woman around you, the next woman in your family, the next woman that comes in contact with you goes or leaves your presence with a touch of love, with an understanding of how important she is? What are you doing? Your own is to talk about that woman that seemed to be in the boss's good book. Your own is to mock that woman that is trying to build a business. Okay, your own is to compare your children with the children of another and run them down with your fellow gossips. It is not good for us as women to continue this way. Let women pull up one another. Let us use the tool of emotional intelligence to build our lives, our professions, our businesses. And I tell you, we will all be the ones that are building the nation. We will be the ones that are bringing together goodness for our lives. At this juncture, I want to thank you for staying with me till this time. Thank you so much, leader Ifeoluwa Adeniran Magomi. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for staying on till now. Thank you, Kangoro Jennifer Gopep Toure. That's my partner in the teens world. Thank you so much, Esther Isaac Chibuke. Thank you so much, Omoba, Oluwatamilore, Abiola, Abike Ade. Thank you so much, Vicky Dancer Kingbade. Thank you very much, everyone. Yes. I think I've mentioned all of the names I can see here. Thank you, Balogun Akinlemi. Titi Layo. Oh, she said yes. So ability to control one's emotions very important in every relationship. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please kindly drop me your questions. Let's see how it goes. Thank you, Adeoti Bokun. Thank you so much. Wow, I love you. I love you. I love you. Like one of my Facebook friends would say, I love you guys. Thanks, guys. I love you guys. Thank you, guys. Ernesta, Victor, thank you so much. So, this is where I will bring the training to a close. I love you. I love you. Mwah. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Okay, Omoba, I love this your name. I think I'm going to start sharing it with you. Omoba Oluwatamilore Abiola Abike. Thank you so much. Said God bless you, sis. Thank you, leader Ife Oluwa Adenira Omagomi. I really love this Omagomi part. I don't know. I don't know why I'm affiliated to it. There's this strong affinity. I love calling that name Omagomi. Thank you. Thank you for thanking me. Said thank you very much, Honorable. It was simply fantastic. We appreciate you. Yes. We are all honorable ladies here. And to the glory of God, I refuse to be a positional leader only. The glory of an office is in the function. And I pray that God will indeed continually honor every one of us here. Honorable, we are all honorables, honorable women, honorable sisters. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, I love you right back. Abike Ade. Thank you so much. Yes, Vicky Dancer, Kingbade, I love you plenty. Thank you, my tribe leader, Ifeoluwa Adeniro Omagomi. Ti my babe, Ijoma Oguntade. She has come. She said, label your emotions, be open, and best of all, keep decluttering to learn more. Wow. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much for joining, and not just joining, for contributing. I love you big. I love you big. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I didn't get any questions. So, does that mean that we can close this session? Esther, my namesake, Isaac Chibike says, you are just amazing. Wow. Somebody should help me with my head. My head. Wow. I feel really good right now. Thank you so much. I love you. And we will keep reigning. We will keep reigning at the top. We will keep reigning at the top. Like our leader, Ifeoluwa Adeniran Omagomi will always say, said the top is big enough for every one of us to fly, for every one of us to shine. Let's key always into that. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. And you are great too. You are great too, Vicky Dancer Kingbade. Said great session, Honorable Esther. Yes, this is just a tip of the iceberg. There is so much that emotional intelligence contains. Okay, so we can do more. I actually have a training coming up sometime in October, this October. So we can talk about that some other time. Let's concentrate on our leaders boot camp first of all right? Great. I love you all. So I think I am going to go off now. Okay, you can send me your questions privately if you don't want to drop them here. Yes, you can always reach out to me. Thank you. Okay. Yes, there's a question here from Vicky Dancer Akinbade. Can you be physically fit and not emotionally intelligent? Yes, of course. Yes. You can be physically fit and not emotionally intelligent. Emotional intelligence has nothing to do with how you look. Emotional intelligence has nothing to do with your physique. It has nothing to do with your genetic makeup. Emotional intelligence is a learning experience. You learn it. There is a particular amount of emotional intelligence we are born with. For the males is less. Okay. For the My leader said I should talk about my upcoming training too. Thank you so much for the the go ahead. Yes, yes, I really appreciate that. So I will just mention it again. Thank you so much. Okay, so you can be physically fit and not emotionally intelligent. So it has nothing to do with your physical look or makeup, all right? So it's a learning curve for men, their own naturally. Men have lower levels of emotional intelligence compared to women because women are more empathetic or have been assessed to be more empathetic. So when you are empathetic, I think with empathy, you have a very good chance of being highly scored in terms of emotional intelligence because it can cover up a lot for you. All right. So, did I answer that question? Let me know. If I didn't, then let me know what specifically you want me to add on. Thank you so much. About the training, it's coming up on the 20th to 22nd of October, and it's all about the significant me. In that training, we'll be looking at the winning mindset, how you can scale in life, how you can actually get onto that position that you become a wonder, you become an exceptional point of reference. I'll be sharing some of my practical experiences. I'll be helping. Yes, that's the voice of my son. He wants to come and talk here. All right. So at the end of the day, that particular training is an interactive time. It's a time for us to interact one with another, and at the end of the day, we will be able to share experiences. Okay. So it's 5,000 naira for the training. And I tell you the truth, when you invest into trainings, it may not look like it's worth it, but there are things that will never be shared in free trainings, but you get them when you come into the inner room. We call it the inner room. So it's a 3-day training, and we'll get to experience one another. You can find the full advertorial or the full details on my timeline. Okay. Thank you so much, leader Ifeoluwa. I love you. Yes. Okay, there's a question here. It said, in our society where women are constantly under pressure, family, work, finances, etc., how can they effectively manage their emotions without breaking? Wow, in fact, this is my area. The first thing is to practice self love. Love yourself. Love yourself. Understand that you're a human being who deserves attention. There will always be problems, so there will always be a bar. There will always be beans. There will always be soups that you need to cook. But you need to be able to delegate. Get someone as a career woman, get someone that will come and help you clean the house. I know fish out. Get someone that will come and help you take care of the children. Okay, someone you can trust, or a caregiver that you can trust, or that someone else will be around, but the person would be an assistant. Go out with your girlfriend to spend time, self-care. Spend time, go out. Ladies' night. We used to have ladies' night in those days. Buy suya, buy shawarma, buy ice cream once in a while. For me now, I don't really take. There are certain things I don't really take, so I will not just blow up. But once in a while, indulge yourself. Indulge yourself, and also, mommy, carry him now. And also, please, sorry, we are trying to ensure that the program is well rounded up. He's insisting that he wants to come online and all that. So please take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And sometimes when you're under pressure as a single, you could get someone you can discuss with. All relationships don't need to be romantic here and there. No, no, no. You can just have someone that you can discuss social issues with. You can discuss academic issues, and you can discuss life with. You understand? So at the end of the day, you are taking care of yourself. Oh. Okay, even with that pressure now, your husband can come into play. Oh. Discuss with him. Tell him, Oga, I beg. These children, it is two of us. Permit me to speak bad English now. It is two of us that bond them together. So if we bond them together, we have to take care of them together. So he knows you are a career woman. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to sell a negative ideology here, but it's something that can be practiced. You discuss, say, sir, yes, I cook sometimes and it's in the freezer. I cook sometimes and in the freezer. Sir, you can just heat up some food before I get back. Especially for those that are in Lagos. I know how stressful your lives are lifestyles. You get home around 10, you get home around 11 due to the traffic and all that. So you can appeal to your spouses to help. You can appeal to your own self to take self-care. For me, I try to sleep as much as possible. I try as much as possible to sleep whenever I need to sleep. Though I do a lot of night work, but during the day I can carve out 3-4 hours to sleep, 2 to 3-4 hours to sleep. I actually did that during the COVID-19, but now because of work and some other things, I may not be able to do that. But I try to go to bed early on some nights, not all the nights. So now that you have sent some of your clothes to the dry cleaners that is taken care of, you try and make sure that you cook maybe once in 2 weeks, food that will last you for 2 weeks. You cook it on Saturday, okay, Saturday or Sunday, whenever you're free. Cook it. Buy things in bulk. When you buy in bulk, you find out that if you're buying a quarter of a basket for tomatoes or for stew, it will be far cheaper than if you just try to cook 3 days or 4 days meal. By that, you're reducing some financial pressure on yourself, okay? And you're also reducing some stress. Put those containers, those food, all of that food in the fridge. And when you come in, hmm, what do? You either heat up the food, or your relations have heat up the food for you, or you're just ready. You go in, you pour some cold water. Look at me, this my low cut is really helping me. I don't allow stress. So whenever I come into the house, let's say, it depends on when I come. Whenever I come in, if it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, I just take off my clothes. I go to the bathroom, hmm? I shower myself. Sometimes the shower may not be enough for me. I just take a container and pour water on my head so that it will cool down. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself, because you don't take care of yourself, whether you are here or not, life goes on, especially when you know that we have wonderful human beings in our lives. So please, outsourcing is very important. According to my leader here, she actually helped me. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay, then sometimes you also need to explain to your children. When you have grown children, you call them, speak to them, explain to them. They can start helping out. Yeah, they can start helping out instead of you shouting here and there. You didn't do this, you didn't do that. They'll even be the ones that are talking on your behalf. Mommy is saying that you didn't. Mommy will talk when mommy comes. Yes, let them do their part too. You are one whole human being that needs love, that needs self-care, that needs all the attention. Please, even when you know you have all the money to cook the food at home, Of course, home food is more tasty, but I tell you, a change of environment helps a lot. Go out, talk about things, take ice cream, take shawarma, na suya, anything wey you like, you chop am. The one wey you chop for your belle, abeg, na your own. Arrange yourself well. Nkwobi, that nkwobi, stop being stingy. Spend the money. That is why we need to make the money. That is why we are here. This group, take advantage. Oh. One way to remove pressure from your life now to make money. Oh. When you make the money, my dear, you can even travel for 2 weeks or 1 week. Go to Dubai. You come back. You do shopping. Do you know how sweet it is when you're spending your money on the things that you like? Haha, it's interesting. It is good. Let us so have the money that we can even spend on the men in our lives. Yes, so let us have that money. So these are some ways to remove pressure. There are a lot. You can also teach me and drop them in the comment section. Thank you so much. Yes, good relationships are a necessary support system. Yes, that's my leader, Ifeoluwa Umagomi speaking. Vicky Dancer said, practice self-love, take care of yourself. Yeah. My leader said I should allow my son to come. Ho. If he comes here, me, I cannot concentrate. I don't want pressure. So one way to avoid pressure as a working mom is not to allow my son to come online, else we will not be able to continue with this stuff. Thank you so much for your concern. I love you all. I love you all so much. Okay. Yes, buy things in bulk. Thank you so much, Esther Isaac Chibike. You said life goes on. With these, I can't see any other question, but I think the connection this evening is just awe-inspiring. Awe-inspiring. AWE inspiring. Awe-inspiring. I love you so much. And please keep being positive. Keep being yourself. Let us move on to higher grounds. Let us keep speaking positive things. Beyond speaking, let us do. Talk and do. Talk and do. Please do not pressure your life by talking too much or gossiping. Whatever is outside of your control, let it be at the time. Then go figure out how you can handle that particular thing, because you need to be alive to take care of your work, to take care of your family, to take care of the things that matter to you. I love you. I keep having beautiful, powerful thoughts concerning you, and I want you to keep winning to your transformation. I am Esther Ainabe, the transformation strategist. You are loved. Have a great evening, all. Thank you so much. Bye bye.